Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. I've got my microphone clipped here, so I'm hoping that you can hear me. We are picking our July TBR, which is unreal because this year is going by fast. Not only that, but maternity leave is up. I have to go back to work next week, and I'm not excited about it. It actually hasn't put me into a few panic attacks. I'm very much dreading it, but we're not going to think about that because it is the last thing I want to do is go back to work. But we're not going to think about that. We're going to have some fun picking our July TBR. In this video, instead of doing the number thing that I did with the summer and 26 and 26, I figured I would just go through and kind of pick what I was in the mood to read and do like a little mood reading type thing for those books. I picked 3 of my summer and 2 of my 26 and 26. So for summer, I picked Dire Bound by Sable Sorensen. All I've heard about this is that it's like Fourth Wing with Wolves. Yes, I did buy the hardcover copy. I don't want to hear about it. But all I heard is it's like Fourth Wing with Wolves, and I was here for it. You say less. And then we have 2 books by 2 Megan Quinn books that are on there. I think there was one more Megan Quinn on there, but we have Just for the Cameras, which is a football player and a zookeeper and a PR stunt, which is kind of like the book that I'm reading right now, which is First and Forever by Lynn Painter, where it's a football player, just a regular smegular person in a PR stunt. And then we have Rules for the Summer by Megan Quinn. I know nothing about this. All I know is that Larry mentioned it in her summer book recommendations, and I was like, say less, I already love Megan Quinn. So I figured I'd just go ahead and add it to this month's TBR. And I love the audiobooks for Megan Quinn's books, so I'm definitely going to be immersive reading those. And then the 2 books for my 26 and 26, I have really been in like a Yeehaw Cowboy mood. And even though this is not Yeehaw Cowboy because it's wrestling, I did Wild Side by Elsie Silver. I've already started this. I'm like 80 pages in. I remember what happened in this, so I don't have to go back to the beginning. I can go back to the chapter. I stopped in the middle of a chapter, which is weird, but I'll just go back to the beginning of that chapter and then carry on. I'm really excited to see how this ends because, I don't know, I picked it up. Something happened, put it down, just never picked it up again. And then lastly, we have 5 Brothers by Penelope Douglas. I know nothing about this. It says they're wild, we hide everything, they're poor, we're not, they're swamp, we're saints. And I just happened to get a spicy page overlay with this. So I have no idea what this book is about. I just know it's about 5 brothers. And it's Penelope Douglas, so it's going to probably most likely be good. So those are the 5 books from my summer TBR and my 26 and 26. So for the next 5, we're going to do our handy dandy prompt jar. A book of the month pick. That should be easy because I have a lot of them. All right, so I think that the book of the month book I'm going to go with is Most Eligible by Isabel Engel. And this is about a girl that goes to work on like a dating show. And she starts falling for the guy. She's undercover. He's unforgettable. Is this for real? Sounds right up my alley. So we're going to go with that one. A pretty cover. This should be easy. What I'm in the mood for right now, and pick something like that. And that is Nightshade by Autumn Woods. And it's set in the Scottish Highlands. Say less. Prompt number 3. Literary. I'm not really in the literary mood. Is this considered literary? I don't know if this counts as literary, but I have been hearing everybody and their mama talk about this book. And so I want to read it. We're going to read Yesteryear by Carol Claire Burke. I'm excited for this one. I really am. 2 more prompts. This one keeps trying to come out. A book with yellow on the cover. Let me see. All right, so here's our 2 options for yellow on the cover. We have Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This is the last book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. And I really need to finish this series because she's already started a new series and I really want to read it. And then the other one is Carl's Doomsday Scenario by Matt Dinniman. And because if I don't read this soon, I am going to have to completely start this series over. This is book 2 in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. And I read Dungeon Crawler Carl a long time ago. I vaguely remember what happened in it. And so I need to continue or I am going to be completely lost. And I really like the audiobook. I already have the audiobook. So I think I'm going to do Dungeon Crawler Carl just because I really need to get this read. Or you know what? Right now I'm filming a 7 books in 7 days video. I think I'm going to read this in this video. That way I can go ahead and get it read now. And I'm going to put Wild and Wrangled on my TBR. That takes care of everything. Perfect. Last prompt. Start a new series. That I can do. Okay. I've seen this book all over my TikTok. I've seen people crying about it. We're going to attempt it. We're going to do Insatiable by Lee Rivers. This is the Edge of Darkness trilogy. I also have Psycho Obsession, which is, it's been sitting on my shelf and staring at me and wanting to be read. So we're going to put Insatiable on there. I have a feeling that if I read it, then I'm just going to go like blaze through the whole trilogy like nobody's business. So those are the books that we're reading for. I need to put this over here so I can read it when I finish the book that I'm reading right now for that video. Let's go over what our July TBR is going to be. We have Insatiable by Lee Rivers, Wild and Wrangled by Lala Sage, Yesteryear by Carol Claire Burke, Nightshade by Autumn Woods, Most Eligible by Isabel Engel, Five Brothers by Penelope Douglas, Wild Side by Elsie Silver, Rules for the Summer and Just for the Cameras by Megan Quinn, and Direbound by Sable Sorensen. That is our July TBR. Let me know down below what is something that you're going to be reading in July. And don't forget to like, subscribe, join my bookish community. It would make my day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.